Welcome to the world of wonderful landmarks. Hope you have visited these wonderful marvels. Else, do not miss next time. Please don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Okay, let's go. Big Ben is the nickname for the great bell of the striking clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster. The name is frequently extended to refer to both the clock and the clock tower. The official name of the tower in which Big Ben is located was originally the Clock Tower. It was renamed Elizabeth Tower in 2012 to mark the Diamond Jubilee of Elizabeth II, Queen of the United Kingdom. The tower was designed by Augustus Pugin in a neo-Gothic style. When completed in 1859, its clock was the largest and most accurate four-faced striking and chiming clock in the world. The tower stands 96 meters tall, and the climb from ground level to the belfry is 334 steps. Its base is square. Dials of the clock are 6.9 meters in diameter. All four nations of the UK are represented on the tower in shields featuring a rose for England, thistle for Scotland, shamrock for Northern Ireland, and leek for Wales. On the 31st of May 2009, celebrations were held to mark the tower's 150th anniversary. Big Ben is the largest of the tower's 5 bells. It was the largest bell in the United Kingdom for 23 years. 4 quarter bells chime at 15, 30 and 45 minutes past the hour, and just before Big Ben tolls on the hour. The clock uses its original Victorian mechanism, but an electric motor can be used as a backup. The tower is a British cultural icon recognized all over the world. It is one of the most prominent symbols of the United Kingdom and parliamentary democracy, and it is often used in the establishing shot of films set in London. The clock tower has been part of a Grade 1 listed building since 1970 and a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1987. Elizabeth Tower, originally referred to as the Clock Tower, but more popularly known as Big Ben, was raised as a part of Charles Barry's design for a new Palace of Westminster, after the old palace was largely destroyed by fire on the 16th of October 1834. Although Barry was the chief architect of the neo-Gothic palace, he turned to Augustus Pugin for the design of the clock tower, which resembles earlier Pugin designs, including one for Scarisbrick Hall in Lancashire. Construction of the tower began on the 28th of September 1845. An inscribed trowel now in the Parliamentary Archives records that Emily, sister of Peto's daughter-in-law, was given the honor of laying the first stone. It was Pugin's last design, before his descent into mental illness and death in 1852. The clock has become a cultural symbol of the United Kingdom, particularly in the visual media. When a television or filmmaker wishes to indicate a generic location in the country, a popular way to do so is to show an image of the tower, often with a red double-decker bus or black cab in the foreground. The sound of the clock chiming has also been used this way in audio media, but as the Westminster quarters are heard from other clocks and other devices, the sound is by no means unique. Big Ben is a focal point of New Year celebrations in the United Kingdom, with radio and television stations airing its chimes to welcome the start of the new year. To welcome in 2012, the clock tower was lit with fireworks that exploded at every toll of Big Ben. Similarly, on Remembrance Day, the chimes of Big Ben are broadcast to mark the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and the start of the 2 minutes silence. The chimes of Big Ben have also been used at the state funerals of monarchs on 3 occasions. Firstly, at the funeral of King Edward VII in 1910, when Big Ben chimed 68 times, 1 stroke for each year of the monarch's life. Secondly, at the funeral of King George V in 1936, and finally, at the funeral of King George VI in 1952. Londoners who live an appropriate distance from the tower and Big Ben can, by means of listening to the chimes both live and on analog radio, hear the bell strike 13 times. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Hoping to see you pretty soon. Till then, take care.